Testing, testing. Alright, we appear to be live. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, looks good. Alright, well... I feel like all my friends have been playing Dark Souls lately. Including Lepsis, who I've been watching all of his Dark Souls Let's Plays, and he fights with a shield, and it's driving me nuts. And so, we're gonna do a Dark Souls playthrough. Maybe a couple, I don't know. We're just gonna have some fun. Play Dark Souls. No shields, though. No lock-ons either. I kid. I say I don't lock on. I actually lock on quite a bit. You'll see as I play. What I don't do is lock on for any long period of time. Unless it's like a specific kind of enemy. Like, you gotta lock on to the Black Knights. Who do we want to play as? Deprived is pretty good. Or at least it's one I enjoy. Problem is, when you've played this game so much, you've played like every class you've wanted to, none of the classes really mean anything anymore. I'm a big fan of Thief. I think Thief is probably the best. I really like the stat spread. Good int too if you want to go into magic. Attunement's nice. Thief seems spec'd to become a sorcery user at some point. I mean, check this out. Sorcerer, 15 attunement, 15 int. Thief has 11 and 12. It's not that far behind. Plus you start out with the Thieves' Dagger, which is just nice. A lot of people like Pyromancer. Pyromancer is one of the few classes I don't think I've ever played. Beyond maybe turning the game on and just running through the first area. Maybe we should play Pyromancer then. I feel like Pyromancy is such a cop-out. Maybe that's why I've never played it. I suppose we could. Cast fire spells, wields an axe. Pyromancy in general is, it's just strong because none of your stats matter when you use it. What do we even want to do? We could just be boring and be a warrior. Warrior. What's the lowest level character? Pyromancer is technically the lowest level. Followed up by the cleric. Theoretically, that would give you more stat spread. Maybe that's why people like Pyromancy. Because you get the most control. What do we even want to do stat-wise? Do we want to... I don't know. Whatever we do, we're going to have a sword in each hand, whether that's the same sword or two different swords. Fine, I guess we'll do Pyromancy. What do we want for gift? The Master Key is probably the one you should take. The Old Witch's Ring if you want to cosplay, roleplay, the White Lady Covenant. Binoculars are pointless. You can literally get them within like a minute of getting out of the asylum. Twin Humanities isn't like the worst, but it's also not super useful. Goddess's Blessing is whatever. Yeah, honestly, all of these are kind of garbage. Sans the Master Key. We'll just take the Master Key. Might as well. Well, we can't randomize faces anymore. Who do we want to be? Who do we play? A Jubilant Katarina. Wait, does this mean that... Do you think Siegfried? Is that his name? Oh no, Siegmeyer. You think Sigmire is black? Well, you do get to see his daughter. I think you see his daughter's face. And that doesn't necessarily mean that Sigmire isn't darker skinned, but I usually play as Astoran nobles. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? I feel like all of these characters make us look like slack-jawed idiots. We'll play whatever this guy is. Classic Xena. We gotta get some hair though. But I guess if we're gonna be playing, I don't know. Are we gonna be playing Chezni? All right, we'll do the ponytail thing with blonde hair. Really, not a lot of customization in the old Dark Souls, which is probably for the better.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
So I guess we get to make up the story, right?
Land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Such is the nature of Dark Souls, where nothing makes sense and you have to fill in all the gaps. So what is this? The Ashen Lake?
But then there was fire,
It has to be, right?
and with fire came disparity.
Is this one of the trees?
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
She's talking about humans, right? From the dark they came and found the souls of lords. Unless,
Nito.
no, she must be talking about these guys. Rave Lord Nito.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights.
No, these are humans, right?
And the
I mean, Gwyn, the Witch of Izalith,
so easily
the pygmy.
forgotten.
Heaven even knows who the pygmy is.
With the strength of lords.
Yeah, so they took the power of the lords.
challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma.
And then there's Nito. No one's really sure what the heck he is. Some bone guy.
Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
So is that... I can't remember her name. Is that the Firekeeper in Firelink? I mean, there's some semi-static time periods, I think, that most people agree on, regardless of your interpretation of the many events of Dark Souls. I feel like it's like, it can be agreed upon that there was the Age of Dragons,
The dark sign
then the Age of Fire, when Gwyn and his band overthrew the dragons. And then the Age of Dark is supposedly the age of humanity? Humans?
The undead are corralled and led to the north.
To be fair, what else are you gonna do with the undead?
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Ugh. Rats. The most deadly of Dark Souls villains. But why did he throw it down on a body? Thanks, Oscar. But why? Oh well. Alright, what do we got in our cell here? I never actually look at anything in this cell. There's some, like, what look like maggots crawling around a dead rat. We're undead. I presume we don't need to eat. A cell window that seems to go nowhere. Of course, the entrance through the ceiling. Another cell window that goes nowhere. Alright, well, let us begin yet another Dark Soul adventure. How many times have we been here? 100? 1,000? I don't know. I don't know why I'm paying attention to the scenery this time through. You go through it so many times, you eventually become, like, blind to everything. I never noticed these gray flowers that stick out of the ground. Usually too busy just trying to get out of the undead asylum as quickly as I can. So how does the Pyromancer fight? Well, we have Fireball, right? I'm sure there's somebody... No, there almost certainly has to have been someone who fought that thing with their fists. What a miserable... miserable way to do the asylum. Alright, we got the cracked round shield. It's fine, we won't be using it. Okay. I don't actually use a lot of axes in Dark Souls, but I guess we'll make do now. Use the... Well, that's not true. Actually, I don't know. It depends on the axe. I don't use a lot of small axes in Dark Souls. If I use an axe in Dark Souls, it's usually a massive one. Because if you're gonna wield an axe, you might as well go all the way. Like, what's the point otherwise? Our good friend Oscar. I probably should have listened to what he had to say. Oh, we got the Pyromancy flame. Oh, he's alive! Of course, I remember when I first started playing Demon Souls, I was blown away by the fact that I could play as a mage that could backstab. I was like, what? I'm a mage. I have a Shamshir? Shamshir? Can't remember what the wizard starts out with in Demon Souls. It's like, why can I backstab? It doesn't make any sense. D&D has taught me that you're never allowed to do that as a mage. Unless you multi-class. Oh well. See how many times I get hit by this guy. I'd make fun of it if it weren't for the fact that it's an effective strategy in just reality in general. A lot of times in Dark Souls, if you can get behind your enemy, you should just do it. Since if your enemy can't face you, they can't attack you. They got better about that in Dark Souls 3. You can't get away with that strategy quite as often. But it certainly applies to this one. And then there's Demon Souls. I really liked what Lepsis said about Demon Souls. The bosses aren't so much bosses as they are like puzzles. Once you know the answer to the puzzle, they're not really an issue. Okay, we all know the crow comes, picks us up, and takes us away.
Well, what do we have? Let me guess. Fate of the undead. But there's no salvation here. Well, since you're there are ones up above.
Okay, so he just tells us about the two bells.
So, off you go. I don't know.
He's making fun of us for being hollow. But I guess technically we're not, like, actually hollow. Since we haven't, like, he says we're practically hollow, but we still have a purpose, right? I don't know. It's probably nitpicking the lore, but players typically call this the hollow form, but maybe there are various degrees of being hollow. True hollowness is the loss of all sanity, or some nonsense like that. No, I feel like I did this wrong. I used to have a pattern, like a circuit, where I'd come and grab all this stuff in like the most efficient way possible, but I think I already ruined it. It's funny how quickly you forget things. Oh well. Okay, so if we talk to Petrus and then tell him that we don't have the souls, don't we get locked out of, like, everything? He's all like, oh, you don't want to give me souls for basically no reason. I don't know of very many people who are fans of Petrus. He's kind of a weenie. Of course, it's heavily implied that he's not really very true to his pilgrimage. We are playing online, so it's very possible we could get invaded, murdered, what have you. Dare we go for this Vihander? Got it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh no. Didn't mean to roll. Got a friend who swears up and down by this Vihander. I've never used it. I mean, the Claymore seems decent. Oh no! The first of many. You're not playing Dark Souls correctly if you don't die. So, I rolled too early. Got clipped on the stairs. Anyway, nothing really lost there. I don't think we were human, were we? Do you become human after killing the Great Demon? Oh, maybe you do. Maybe we were human. But that doesn't make sense. The Crestfallen Warrior said that we were on the verge of being hollow, or some nonsense. I can't actually tell because of this silly hood we're wearing. Let's go ahead and take that off, actually. I'm not a fan of a lot of armor, really. Okay, I think we're good. Do we get everything here? If we're missing anything, it's probably not terribly valuable. Well... I'm waffling on whether or not we should talk to Petrus and give him the 800 souls. Oh, my, but you have some HP. Oh, he's in his counter stance. That's okay. If we sneak behind him, it won't matter. Oh, that was a heavy attack. We just fight Petrus. Is that what we want to do? We'll just immediately go on the sinners list. We're not really interested in cleric spells. Petrus is actually kind of hard. Early on, anyway. Come on, punk. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm the fool. Whoa! Wow, that didn't do any damage. Let's go, buddy. We're not doing terrible damage. Oh, oh no. There we go. Why do you always backstab? 'Cause it's easy. It does a lot of damage. Oh no, he's healing! What? We can't hit him because he's so short. Come on, Patrick, let's fight fair. We're just some crazy guy with an axe. Oh. He had that lock on. That, not hit scan, what is it called? Tracking. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Never mind, I guess Petrus doesn't really do very much damage, does he? He's just annoying with that shield and healing. Alright, this should be our... Oh no! Thought that was our opportunity. Come on, I just want another backstab. There we go. I shouldn't complain too much about him healing. It's not like we're not gonna use Estus when we need to. Alright. He's hopefully running out of steam. So every now and then I'm swapping up the regular attack with the axe heavy attack. I don't really see a big difference. I probably should have tested out the attacks first. Can't it? Well, for humanity. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh no. Okay, right, good, good. I forgot, they made it so that you don't have to use each individual soul in Remastered. We're playing Remastered, of course. I thought we were supposed to have a twin humanity by now. Am I wrong? Might as well. Do we want to kindle the bonfire? We basically want to get up to 10 humanity, liquid humanity. Or some such. It's hard to know where we should even be putting our stats. I guess strength and endurance? Or vitality and endurance? That's kind of lame though. What if we just do a spread? I think we need to decide now whether we want to do spells or not. Because that's going to change how we divvy our stats. We don't want to put points in strength, obviously, if we're going to swap the weapon into an arcane weapon or a faith-based weapon. We're not going to do faith. Our faith is way too low. You know what? Let's just... We could do simple. Or what is it called? Raw? We could just forego strength entirely. Strength and dex entirely. I feel like if you're going to do that, though, you're using a build where you want to invest in either int or faith. Yeah. Let's do it like that for now. What's endurance get us? Stamina and equip load. There's really not a downside to that. Cool. Alright, let's figure out how this axe works. Swing, swing, swing. Pretty normal combo there. Alright, let's see, what about this? I don't like that. There's not a lot going for that. That's a heavy attack. Step back is just a normal swing, pretty standard. Roll attack. That would be good in a hallway. Because he swings it over his head. Plunging is probably just the standard plunging attack. Yeah. That would also be semi-decent in a hallway if we can pull it off. So it won't hit the walls. Let's go ahead and reverse our hollowing and... Oh, we don't need to kindle. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe we should equip the glove. We are a Pyromancer, after all. We try using the winged spear. Never mind. Just kidding. Using the winged spear. Let's get that out of our offhand. I don't know if I've really used the spear through the whole game. Kind of an interesting weapon. Cool, let's do it. We'll go ahead and stick the... Oh, well, we need stats. What stats do we need? 15 in dex. What's our dex? 9. That could be better. That's 6 levels. That's all the levels we just gained. Of course, we spend our EXP and then figure out what weapon we want. Alright, we'll shoot for the winged spear. For now, we'll stick with the axe. We'll stick the flame in the other hand, even though we'll never use it. Alright. Let's go scrub the world of some skeletons. You want to do a jump attack? Oh. Sometimes you come up here and he wants to do the jump attack, otherwise he just kind of meanders around. Get out of here. Alright. Oh, alright. Oh no, we did a plunging attack. That's not what I wanted. You guys chill for like a second? Alright. So... I guess we just play the game normal. And, we'll go for the Taurus Demon. I hate this jump. I made this jump 100 times, and I still hate it every time. This is like the point of the game where they make you realize that, yes, welcome to Dark Souls. Clipping on the edge of environments to get places isn't the exception. It's expected of you. I'm gonna go ahead and equip our humanity and a couple of fire bombs, because we might. Oh no! I was gonna say we might need them. It's canceling out of the menu, and I hit backdash. That's okay. Still want to be kindled, so we're gonna go ahead and use another humanity. Or not kindled. We want to be human. For what reason? Not really any. Other than being human is fun. It unlocks multiplayer. Maybe we'll get invaded or something. Oh, this song and dance again. Oh. Okay, the axe has a little bit of heft to it. Knocked away that guy's shield. That was nice. Huh. So I said, you know, our rolling attack like this one was going to be good in hallways, but it actually doesn't matter. Okay, we bounce there. But look at that swing. It's definitely hitting the wall, but it doesn't matter. That's pretty handy. Undead Berg run. I don't know. We could skip everything in the Undead Berg and be fine. It's just got a lot of. Ow! There was the wall hit. I feel like the Undead Berg just has a lot of nice things to start you off with. Mostly a lot of humanity and small souls. Is it here? No, it's later. I thought there was like a soul. Ah, here we go. It's been a while. The real problem is, ever since Remastered, I don't know the trick. Oh no. I don't know the trick for getting the dragon to leave you alone. On the bridge? Used to be able to kind of like get him to jump down and attack you. You probably still can. I just don't do it right. Which makes me think that by the time we get to that point of the Come on. By the time we get to that point of the berg, we may have to go down with the rats. Even though it's very preferable to go through the gate. I'm also pretty used to killing this guy, just get the key for free. We could let him live. How much is the key? I guess it's only 1,000.
Thank you, Kat.
I mean, it's like a 2-for-1 deal. You get the key, and you get the Uchi Katana. Which is great if you're doing a dex run. And what more did you want? I hate how slow this axe is, though. For such a small axe, he really has to wind it up. What's our equipment weight? Oh, it's not even close to 25%. We might use the crossbow. To get the dragon's attention. Hello. How are you today? Just hanging around, I see. Come on. Come on. Fine. To like psych yourself up. Rubbish. What's the point of rubbish anyway? Is it just to give it to the bird? I hate that bird. I hear something walking around, but it's probably not important. Okay. We don't need the wooden shield. So one kind of nifty trick is to not rest at any bonfire so that you can Homeward Bone back to Firelink. But I don't trust myself enough, so we're gonna rest. I feel like it's been too long since I've played. I'll inevitably make a mistake and we'll have to do this all over again. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get axed. It should probably be, given my playstyle, be no surprise to you that the Thieves' Dagger is one of my favorite. Why bother with strength or armor when you can simply slip behind your opponent? Okay. I suppose we don't need to kill every single enemy, but it's kind of like part of the ritual, you know? You don't play Dark Souls just to skip everything. That's something Lepsis likes to bring up, is that in Dark Souls 3 you can technically, well frankly in any of the Dark Souls, you can run through a lot of the enemies. You don't need to fight them, you can avoid them. I feel like that's valid, you know? Like, if you don't want to fight them, it's not like the game forces you to, so feel free to run past them. But, I don't know. It's kind of like if you're playing Dark Souls and not dying, you're doing it wrong. I feel like if you're not killing everything, you're doing it wrong. Alright, come on. Come on and get to me. I'm right here. Alright, that's not useful. We don't have enough stamina to do that. Hey. No. And now the question inevitably is, do we fight the Black Knight? Every time I do it, I regret it. I don't think there's a single time. Like, even when I win, I regret it. You don't even get anything good out of it. You get a ring that's pretty much pointless. Oh, what do we lose if we die? We're not gonna die, right? Right? Right. Do you even need to kill him to get the ring? Okay. We're gonna be really, really sneaky. Maybe. This is... Oh, we did it. Okay. Step 1 of the journey. Oh, we mess it up. We mess it up. This is very bad. Oh no. Well, we might have to just leave him. We needed to chain backstab him, is really how we do this. And I can't get the sweet spot. Oh, well, there was some damage. Alright, so we won't fight the Black Knight. He got a crit on us since we were coming out of the roll. You tell because of the green spark. Alright, no playing with the Black Knight today. Pity, his souls that he drops are more useful than anything. It's always a little bit of a gamble. I mean, I could be far better at it than I am, but fighting the Black Knight like that is one of those things where if you can manage to get the backstab going, he's actually really easy. But if you fail, you're kind of in an awkward spot. Alright, we won't bother killing everyone that we don't need to. Probably need to kill these guys. This is just the story of Lumberjack Chezni. We're a Pyromancer. We should have used our Pyromancy. I didn't even think about that. We're a Pyromancer in name only. Oh no. The worst is you gotta be careful when you're doing this, because there's actually like a weird... I don't know if glitch is quite the right word. I'm gonna call it a glitch, but it's not like game breaking or anything. But if you do a plunging attack when you're falling off this ledge, or well, any ledge, but this ledge it's really easy to do it on, and you do it just wrong, your character actually like ejects forward and can potentially fall off this this railing. The trick is just to not hit the attack button too early. It's both hilarious and sad when it happens. Alright, guess we're gonna fight a Taurus demon. There he is. We could go man mode and fight him without doing the plunging attack, but the plunging attack is just so much easier. We just gotta make sure we kill these guys quick enough, because the Taurus demon will get tired of waiting and jump up here, and it's kind of hilarious when he does. And also terrifying. Alright. As long as we don't fight him near an opening in the bridge, he's really not that bad. Of course, you don't want to fight him near an opening because, well, he'll just knock you off. Come on, Precious. Nice, got the stun. Oh dear. That was a little close. Right, we're out of stamina, so we gotta get a little distance on him. Oh no! That was scary. I really don't like fighting him here, near that gap. Come on. Phew. It's always one of those things where you're like, it's just the first boss. It's fine. What's the big deal? And then in the back of your mind, you're going like, oh crap, it's the first boss. What if I die against the first boss? So I guess, I don't know. I've heard he's an important character. I do know there's some scrub over here. Oh look, here he is. Yeah, this guy. I know. I'm a heartless monster for killing Solaire. We might not even win. He has lightning. It gets a little scary. Oh no! Oh, there's the lightning. Come on, Solaire. Fight me. Fight me fair. Ooh, nice roll. Can we get behind him? Maybe. No, he's too nimble with that. Oh no! He's too nimble with that longsword. I don't think we're gonna do it. Oh gosh, we're gonna get lightning. Let's go ahead and drop a humanity. Oh, he's two-handing. He's two-handing. Oh jeez. Okay, I think we got him. No! He went with a roll attack. Gosh. He's a lot stronger than Petrus. Come on. We just gotta, like... It's tough. Like, even when we bait out his attacks, he doesn't have a lot of downtime. Oh. That was bad. How to put it? We lost momentum. Maybe. Yes. Oh, he's quick on his feet. Get back up, though. Oh! Critical hit. He caught us while we were dashing. I don't think we're gonna win this. Wait a minute, we can cheat. I forgot we're a dirty fire user. This is one of the few times you'll need to lock on, I feel like. Oh, that is so much damage. Holy crap. Okay, so Pyromancy is broken. I never knew it dealt so much damage. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Aw, his son. May you find your light in another life, Solaire. Heaven knows in this playthrough you weren't going to get a good ending either way. Alright. So we could wear Solaire's gear, but that feels a little wrong, so... Okay, how do we do this? There it is. There's a friend. Okay. So again, there used to be a trick where... Gosh, I feel like I run so slow. Is it lagging? No. Do you really just run this slow in Dark Souls 1? Fantastic. There used to be a trick where if you kind of like ran into the wall like this for a little while, the dragon would come down. But I don't know if it's gonna work. We could just make a run for it. Yeah, I don't think he's coming down. Maybe. Alright, well, what do we do? Do we just literally run in? We need fire defense, right? Do we have anything? Does our stuff give us fire defense? Yes, it does. Alright. Well, we'll equip it for now. The Solaire's give us better fire defense? No, it actually has lower. Alright, well. Here's getting nuked. Oh, here it comes. Oh, man. That was a lot of health. Good news, though. I remembered to kick the ladder. That way we have the shortcut back. Okay. So now the pressure's on. We have to make it all the way back. And not die horribly. And lose all those souls. Not to mention the fact that I feel like it's disrespectful if we kill Solaire and don't spend his souls. Maybe the trick was you had to go kick the ladder and then come back up. Is that how it worked? I guess we can try that this time. Unless he's there. In which case, I think we just cry. Because I don't know if we're... Well, the memory... So it, like, saves your location every couple seconds, right? So it should be... Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Famous last words. We have a saying in my small household, and it is, "Are you sure you want those to be your last words?" Alright. No harm, no foul, except for the fact that we're now hollow. I guess we'll take the loser's exit. We have to come through this way. That Hollow Knight right there, that one that's right in front of us, is like the most dangerous. Oh no! Is he not dead? Did we not kill him? Oh my goodness. He's still alive. Anyway, the Hollow Knight that stands here with the shield is like the most deadly Hollow Knight in the game. Oh, and then there's these rats. These rats are pretty brutal. I will admit, this is one of the few times where having a shield is a huge advantage. Because rats deal very little poise damage, but they attack very quickly. And they're hard to hit because they're so low to the ground. Having a shield, you can just sit there and block them. And it's not a big deal. Your shield won't get broken. Because, again, they do very little poise. Oh my gosh. Alright, heavy attack? Did that work? Okay, kind of. Could have been a lot better. I think that rat has a humanity. No? Okay. Just kidding. Would it be sacrilegious if we joined the Sunbro Covenant now? I don't think we can, though. We, don't you need, like, 40 wisdom? It's a lot. I've only done it once. Oh, no! Oh, jeez. Perfect time to crack your humanity. I guess we're not allowed to complain when enemies attack us when we're drinking Estus anymore. We do it to them all the time. Alright, we gotta get rid of this stupid hat. So they dropped the gate on us. If I was faster or thinking, we could have tried to contest it, but... But, you know, we didn't. Alright, let's try the rolling attack here. That worked pretty well. Oh, he's angry. Get him in the fire. Get him in the fire! Like, with the fire. Wow, is it gonna kill him? No. We should be so lucky. Oh, is he gonna follow us? Jeez. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him. Like, with the fire. No. Just want the backstab. Oh, come on. That's not a backstab. Oh, come on. There we go. Boar helmet? No boar helmet. Oh, I thought he was from the right. It's from the left. Old man Ian's lost his mind in his old age. How rude of you to drop in. So, I know I like to joke around and say that, oh, locking on is for weaklings and shields are bad, but it's not. It's just a different playstyle. And as you can see, sort of from perhaps the brief brief glimpses of small successes here and there from my combat style, not locking on gives you the freedom to run in any direction, which in turn means that you have the freedom to maintain your momentum. So as you see, like when you're running, so I'm gonna run and I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna tell you when I hit the button. Now, do you see how there's a delay between when your character runs? So I'll do it again. Now, there's that delay between when you hit the button and your character actually starts running. Same if you let go and turn around and go to a different direction. You see how you like, sometimes he'll do it if you've got enough momentum, he'll pause and turn like that. And that's bad because that loses you a lot of frames. The advantage of not locking on is you can spin your character around like this, so you keep your momentum. So you can always dash in at a moment's notice. Whereas if you're locked on, you can't do that. And the shield thing is just because I don't like carrying a hunk of metal around on my arm. Just prefer the extra damage from two-handing your weapon. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of fight in him. I don't like this. Oh, okay, so they can block in. I think we might have just gotten lucky. Solaire didn't block our fireballs. Wouldn't even need that shield. What was I doing? That didn't work. Why didn't that work? It always works. Oh well. We just gotta kill this one before the other one gets here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we deserve to be dead, but we're not. So this is something I hear players complain about sometimes. Is that you'll say that you didn't hit a button, like your character will roll when you didn't hit roll, or they'll swing when you didn't hit swing. And it's actually because Dark Souls queues up your button inputs to a degree. So if you panic, like what I did here is I panicked and I was hitting roll over and over again. So I rolled once, got hit, and then I stopped hitting roll. But by the time I regained control of my character, it had already queued a second roll. So even though I wasn't pushing roll, your character still rolls anyway. And that can be frustrating at times. But I think it's interesting because it punishes button mashing, essentially. I really don't know if it was an intentional mechanic. Because, like, if I was a game designer sitting down, like, thinking of how to make the game, I don't think I would be like, yes, and we should make it so that when they queue up, when they're hitting a button a bunch, it cues their actions, so that way they're punished for mashing all the buttons. Like, that's just not really a game mechanic I would intentionally add to the game, I don't think. So I wonder why it's there. Oh, didn't time it right. Of course, the Balder Knights are quite deadly. Those ones in particular, since they can. Is he not coming? Oh well. Anyway, the ones with the bucklers, yeah, because they do that. And then they can counter you and practically one-shot you in a moment's notice. It's another reason I prefer backstabs. Assuming you do it correctly, which I didn't there. You know what? We're a Pyromancer. We're allowed to do that, right? Oh, nope. And now I'm terrified. Terrified he's gonna counter us. Okay, looks like we're good. So that wizard is up above, but we should... Yeah, I was gonna say we should be fine. Apparently not. Oh, no. He got the shield up. He got the shield up. We're doomed. We're doomed. He's not gonna drop it ever. There we go. So what is that? A child of some random goddess? Probably. Alright, so we're gonna go rest at the bonfire. Just to save our spot. Since that seems like a logical thing to do given these circumstances. If we want to use that spear, we need 15 dex, right? Oops. Cool, cool. That was a lot of dex. I'm a little nervous about spending that much, but oh well. Alright, winged spear. What does this thing even do? Like, with the spear. Is that it? It's not very interesting. I mean, I guess I can't really expect Dynasty Warriors-esque moves here. Cool. Kinda want some stamina. Wait, that's not stamina. There we go. Oh, but I'm making the classic Dark Souls mistake. I'm not putting any points into HP. Let's do it like that. There we are. And let's kindle. Can't kindle while hollow. No, let's reverse hollowing. That's what I meant. That's what I meant, Vegeta. I love how this character is absolutely ripped. And I feel like we're just a little... Chezni's a little scrawny mage. This is what Chezni wishes he looked like. Oh, you know what we should have done? It's not still too late for us to do this. Let's go back and upgrade the spear. It'll make the boss fight just that much easier. So the twin gargoyles, gargoyles. They're another one of those bosses that's not really a big deal if you don't get overwhelmed. It's really easy to get overwhelmed by both of them. Andre of Astora. So he's from Astora. Okay, and then he just wants to talk to us about durability. And then, yeah, it's actually kind of sad. He sort of just serves as the tutorial when you talk to him. He just tells you how to forge stuff. Yeah. He doesn't really give much backstory as to who he is, where he's from. Well, he's from Astora. Okay. We don't have many souls, so we're gonna need to use our... solid souls? Is that an appropriate way to describe them? Okay. He says we get the option whether to upgrade weapons or armor first, but you would be a fool to upgrade your... Oh, what's the numbers? It's like 5, right? Oh, we can't even buy 5. Guess we buy 3. You would have to be a fool to upgrade your armor first. Or in some cases, at all. Okay, wing and spear plus 3. That's at least something. Wonder how many other spears there are in the game. Like, we should swap out the winged spear for something. But what? Who uses spears? No one. What does this even do? High dex with a C. Durability is high, but durability basically doesn't matter in Dark Souls. Okay, I said it was high. Maybe a better thing to say was it wasn't 50. It's actually not that high. It's a little on the low side compared to some of the other weapons. A long hilted spear with a barbed point. Long reach can be used with the shield. It's a shield weapon. Shoot. Effective against hard exteriors and hits for high damage at the right moment of an enemy's swing, but the hit radius is small and it's easily blocked by shields. Well, I suppose there's a universe then where people would want to use this spear with a shield. Not us. Let's go ahead and trigger this shortcut. And... forgot he was there. Yeah, I think we went from being able to semi-decently fight in small enclosed areas to now pretty much not being able to fight in enclosed areas. Like, yeah, I don't value our chances when we're fighting this guy when he's on those stairs. He's got the sword up. He's got the sword up. Back's head damage is fine though. Doesn't get a bonus, does it? Oops. What is critical? Critical. Any of our weapons get a bonus to critical? No. Boring. Let's check out the one-handed. One-handed has quite a bit of range. Ooh. Does he do that two-handed? Yeah, okay. It just looks cooler when he's one-handing it. Rah! Great. Well, I'm sure everyone knows, but these guys are a massive pain when the wizard increases their damage like that. Would be another time to use the fire. It's just really easy to get surrounded in here. Yeah, or do dumb things like that. Is one behind us? Did it fall down? I thought I heard a swing. Oh, they're just up here. Normally I wouldn't be fighting them down here. I'd try to lure them out into the hallway and pick them off one by one, but I'm just not that familiar with the spear or its capabilities. It seems pretty good. Actually, just the normal R1, that doesn't really seem half bad in this hallway. Yeah, I don't know what I was afraid of. Should have just done that. Okay, so I know this sounds like this is pretty much common sense, but because of the way my brain works, I need to say it. The spear is very good at hitting enemies from a distance in narrow hallways. So as long as the enemy doesn't have a shield, we actually have the advantage in hallways. And then we run into an enemy with a shield in the hallway. But, you know, you can't have the advantage in every situation. We just need to get behind this guy. We'll be okay. Oh, that column. That column just saved his life. There we go. Do we let Lautrec live? It's kind of fun to go into his... Oh, we had a Kool-Aid man through this. Oh! Oh, I did it wrong. Oh well.
As you can see, I am...
Yeah, so we see this poor man stuck in a jail cell.
Thank you. I am Knight Lord. I truly appreciate this.
He seems like a normal person.
Yes, very sorry. I've just been freed. I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
It's only if you talk to him 3 times that you get the ominous line. The one where he actually sounds threatening. Of course, he wants to kill the Firekeepers, but why? I think he just wants to pillage their humanity, doesn't he? And Firekeeper souls are extremely valuable. They allow you to upgrade your assets, right? Oh, pillage body. Titanite shard. We can actually use those for the brief amount of time that we're in the beginning of the game. One thing you can do is just summon Solaire to help you out in this fight. I realize now we can't. And that's fine. We should be okay anyway. I hope. Actually, let's preemptively use this humanity. Okay. Here goes nothing. They do such a good job of making you think you're only going to fight one. Oh, he's hopping. He's hopping mad. Oh no, the other one joined. Well, we were supposed to have this one killed before that happened. Okay. This fight definitely gets dicey when you have one breathing fire and the other one in your face, but that wasn't too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Nice view of Sen's fortress, including the what's it called? Duke's Archives. Darkroot Basin. Now, bell tower number 1. You know, we didn't hear any bell towers. Last time I played this game, I couldn't walk through this section of the burg without hearing just bells. Bells, 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 bells. No bells today. Should we kill the fake priest? Why not? We've killed everyone else. Let's see here. He can get a little dicey. See, a pardoner. Yeah. Man of Karim would be a pardoner.
Cometh out to confess or to accuse?
Well, what is it? Sells purging stones. Karmic justice. What is this? Miracle of the black-haired witch Velka. Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. For each sin there is a punishment, and it is the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the punishment. Velka's talisman. Blood bite ring. Poison bite ring. Yeah, I don't know.
Thou art welcome any time.
I don't feel like we need this guy for anything, so we're just gonna end him.
Thou hast made thyself.
No! No! You got the counter. You got the counter. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I can't heal. What's going on? Is it because he's talking? Oh, gosh, I couldn't heal because he was talking. That whole time we wasted. Did he use the Karmic Justice spell? Is that why he's purple? I think he's in a counter stance. I'm scared. I'm scared. I want his weapons, though. Oh, nope. Alright, let's go, buddy. He's patient. I like it. Oh, is he healing? Oh, he's healing and he's too short. We need to get the low ground on him. That way if he kneels, the spear will still hit him. Let's try to get behind him again. Oh, his spell ran out. Alright, that works for us. Oh, he flipped. What are you doing? Oh, he's recasting. If we lock on? Yeah, okay. If we lock on, we hit him. Oh! He almost countered us. That was very dangerous. Okay. Backstab is nice. Oh, whoa! He is not about to let us chain backstab him. He got out of there. Okay. Probably. Fear thine indelible wrongdoings. Get the Book of the Guilty, but not his cool sword and dagger. I go through the game with a... What does he have? A parry dagger? Is a law trek from Kareem? I feel like Kareem is filled with tricksters. Like, if I was actually going to roleplay a character, it would probably be a character from Kareem. Let's give a quick read. I feel like I never pay attention to the lore. Let's actually read some of the lore this time. See if any of our gear has any cool lore stuff. Actually, let's do it not right next to Andre's incessant hammering. Guess we'll go talk to the Onion Knight. Okay, the undead treasure filled these dull green flasks. Yes, we don't really think of it very much, but the Estus flasks themselves are actually green. It's only the Estus inside that makes them that Sunny D orange. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeepers. The Dark Tales also make a reference. An emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. So, the only reason we even have Estus flasks is because of the Firekeeper, which means every time we see one of those undead things drink a flask, they're able to do so because of the Firekeeper, which is interesting. So her whole goal is to prolong human life force through the Estus, but only the undead can drink the Estus. Okay, jumping way into the end of the game, right? So Gwyn wants to prolong the age of lords, of course, because it's like his time. His whole family is there, well, was, and yeah, I mean, he didn't want the Age of Darkness to come because it would mean the end of his own age. Understandable to a degree. So, did the Firekeepers come from the Witches of Izalith? Like, I guess ultimately what I'm trying to ask is, whose side are the Firekeepers on? Or are they on no one's? I would have to assume they were either tricked into being Firekeepers or chose to become Firekeepers knowing that it was probably the wrong thing to do, but did so anyway to maintain some semblance of balance and order. Because the Firekeepers prolong the fire. They're linked to the first flame, and they burn their own souls, so to say, to keep it lit. And they do so to allow the undead to drink this Estus. So, in a sense, the undead are prolonging themselves off of the flame of the first fire. Which is something I never really stopped to think about before. The White Soapstone. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted. Yeah, that's not anything anyone didn't already know. The Cracked Red Orbi. temporarily imitate this ability normally limited to the dark wraiths of Koth. Dark Stalker Koth. The big dark worm who wants to extinguish the flame. I'm a big fan of keeping the flame going. I know it's wrong, but like, it's such a beautiful world. The idea of casting it all away by extinguishing the flame feels wrong. Even if its current existence is a hollow shell. There's no lore on that item. Oh, here we go. The Book of the Guilty. We got this from the priest. The goddess of sin, Velka. Goddess of sin, Velka, oversees this list of the guilty, who have disrespected the gods or their covenants, and shall one day face the wrath of the Blades of Darkmoon. Oh man. Wait, we can't even use it. Does that mean the people in the Covenant of the Darkmoon are gonna come after us? Bisque Urn. Many warriors use these to augment their strategic repertoire. Undead who lack other means of ranged attacks will do well to stock a few of these. Daggers. Lloyd's Talisman. Talisman utilized by All-Father Lloyd, Lloyd's Cleric Knights, to hunt down the undead, block Estus recovery within a limited area. So, All-Father Lloyd, I don't think he's a god. He must be like a priest, like a head priest. So humans have found a way, essentially, to, like, clamp out the influence of the fire, since Estus are fueled by the Firekeepers. I feel like that's pretty symbolic of the fact that the coming of humanity is an end to the Age of Fire. In the outside world, the undead are accursed creatures, and Lloyd's Cleric Knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. Alluring skull. A skull with meekly lingering souls throw to shatter. Souls are a concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are lured by its power. So that's why they go after it. It looks like souls to them. The Homeward Bone is bone fragments reduced to white ash. Bonfires. Bonfires are fueled by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfire enchant... Wait, I feel like I read that wrong. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. I see, so specifically the Homeward Bones work the way they work because they are bones of the undead drawn to the flames through a strong urge of their desire to seek the bonfires. So the undead are drawn to bonfires. Thematically, that plays out even with the main character. And why, though? Why would an undead seek a bonfire? The dark sign is almost like a plague brought about because of the falseness of the Age of Lords. Like, the Age of Lords shouldn't be here. And the dark sign is almost like a disease, an act of nature that is trying to flatten the bell curve of the existence of the Age of Lords. But it's almost contradictory, because if humanity is there to remove the flames, why are they drawn to it? Maybe they're drawn to it because ultimately the Darksign curse is trying to draw them to Gwyn to inevitably extinguish his flame. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Soul of a long-last Firekeeper. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire. I didn't realize that. So, firekeepers, by the time they become a firekeeper, they are their flame. And a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Humanity is offered to? Of course. Oh, that's bizarre. That's why when you kill the firekeeper, the flame extinguishes. And you kindle bonfire with humanity, which means you're literally feeding it to the firekeeper, because they're a corporeal manifestation of their fire. Anyway, her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. Doesn't sound like the firekeeper does it for her own benefit, though. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? The black sprite is called humanity, but little is known of its nature. If the soul is source of all life, what distinction is left for humanity? The dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the lost bonfire rested at, bet at the cost. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough reading for now. We can read some more stuff later. I hate this guy.
Forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Siegmeyer. Katarina.
I run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. No matter how. So, wait.
Yeah, he's upset because he can't get through the gate. Still closed. Yes. Siegmeyer, nothing has changed. Of course, we'll be back for him later. How much time do we have? Guess we could do the Moonlight Butterfly, although that's a bit of a jog. Yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. Well, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.